Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty78609, just leaving Fisher of Men Ranch campground near Marble Falls. And why am I leaving there? What do you do on a cold, rainy day when there's not much to do? Well, you do nothing. You do the hell out of it. That's what I'm doing now. I'm going into Lowe's hardware lumber yard thing to do my walking, my morning walk, because that's the kind of guy I am. It's raining. Well, it's intermittent. It'll rain and then it stops. Rain and then it stops. And this highway at this time of the morning, 1431, is kind of a racetrack because people are racing to get to work on time, having gotten up late, and they want to make up their time by running over me. Also, my son sent me a text, which is the equivalent of a long conversation now, sent me a text that said he was going to be in this area today on business and that he would check in. We'd have lunch. Big event today, guys. We'll see how that works out. But again, on a do nothing day, do nothing. By God, read a book, stare out the window. Yeah, you cannot do nothing. Your body is always doing something. I mean, I promise you that. I mean, you can't turn your brain off. If you don't believe me, try to think of nothing. Now, there is a trick you can do that'll help you think of nothing. You can concentrate like on the number one. Just keep saying one. Well, that's how they meditate. They go, but actually they just say it one. You know what I mean? And you just concentrate on the number one. And that way it eliminates all other thoughts. And, if you get good at it, it's pretty relaxing, I guess. But I'm concentrating on getting this Class C motorhome to Lowe's right now, Lowe's hardware thing, or lumber. What is it, Lowe's Lumber Yard or Lowe's Hardware or just Lowe's? But yeah, I cruise along about 50 miles an hour on this 2-lane road here. It's a windy little road most of the way, all the way from Marble Falls to Cedar Park. And basically Cedar Park is part of Austin. It's like northwest Austin. It is pretty out here, and on a day like this, temperature shows to be 48 right now, but it's intermittent rain. It'll rain and stop and rain and stop. And but yeah, I bet as far as doing this Class C as a daily driver, it's okay. I ain't complaining. I'll be able to do this when I go traveling in the spring. I mean, I've looked at a number of options. I mean, I even thought, well, hell, go back to one of your plans where you're going to rent a cabin and just do that. Rent a cabin by the week, month, or whatever. 3 or 4 different areas of New Mexico for the summer. Because I'm just going there primarily to get out of the heat and also just to do some traveling. But why would I want to rent a cabin? I got a cabin. I'm driving a cabin down the highway. I mean, geez, I got everything in it. I know where everything is. It's a home on wheels. So why not use it? More whiskey. 454. That guy's got his lights on bright. Thank you very much. Heading to Lowe's to do my walking. Guys, I'm pretty religious about that exercise stuff. Why? I just don't feel good unless I do it. I mean, I feel stuffy, you know what I mean? I don't feel energetic, but if I go do my walking, do my thinking as I walk, what am I going to have for lunch? That's a biggie. That's a big event for me, thinking about what I'm going to have for lunch. And then my evening snack But I'm going to cut back on some of that because I'm telling you guys, it's this cold weather. When it's cold, your body wants to pack it in so you can stay warm in cold temperatures. And my body packed it in, I guarantee you. But I'm going to lay off of that. You know, form good habits and become their slave. You know what I mean? You know, if eating less is a good habit, then stick to it. You know, make that a habit. Eating less, and you know, getting a good night's sleep. Boy, that's key. But I have the weirdest dreams. Well, they're not weird. They're just kind of, I don't know. I don't even know where they come from. I never saw these people. I mean, you know, it's just, I don't know. I don't know where they come from. I look forward to going to sleep at night. Most of my dreams I've mentioned before are like movies, and sometimes I can remember them pretty good, and then sometimes I can't. There's another way to go to Lowe's. I could have taken a right back there, but I didn't. And I'm not going to slam on the brakes and do a 360 here. This is right next to Marble Falls High School here on the right. Well, I'd move over, but I can't. You got a FedEx truck right beside me. This is the 8 o'clock rush in Marble Falls, Texas. Or about, let's see what time it is here. Let me look at my clock on the wall. It's 8:17 a.m. Marble Falls time. But I get up early, man. Hell, I lay there and it's cold on those cold mornings, and I say to myself, hell, just sleep. You don't have to get up. But I can't. My body won't let me. It says you slept out. Get up, boy. Get up. There's a new day of dawning. This is a big video here. You're going to love this one. I'm sure this will be shared with everybody in the universe. A do-nothing day. And by God, I can do nothing. I got a green light. You know, and this light is a long light, I promise you. If you catch this light red, you'll be there for 10 minutes. But here we go, guys. We're smoking down the highway here. It says Burnet 14. For those of you that have never been to Texas, you would see that B-U-R-N-E-T and say, well, that's Burnett. No, it's not. It's burn it, darn it. Can't you learn it? That's what they'll tell you. Home Depot. Or to go over there and do another tiny home video. If it's still there, I might. First, I got to do my walking. I got a hell of a lot to do. I got to do my walking. I got to drop off some trash, get another gallon of water, check on my son, and then what's that other one there? Oh, I did that already. See, that's pretty busy. Those are big jobs for old Rusty. Gasoline over there shows to be $2.75 for regular unleaded. That's a Valero gasoline station. Yeah, you got these lights pretty well timed, so if you hit one green, you should hit the rest of them green. That way they keep the traffic moving through town pretty steadily. Some towns they don't. I mean, some little towns you go in, they'll have 3 red lights. You'll hit every one of them red. Well, you threw water on my windshield? How rude. Ain't you got no manners? See that? I threw water on my windshield. How rude. Well, we're getting close to Lowe's, so I'm going to get over here in the left lane. Now that my blinkers work, I can let people know what I'm doing. Let's see, here we are at, that's Murphy USA gas, it's $2.78. They're usually the cheapest. That one that was $2.75, that's if you have their credit card. You know, there's always a trick. Here we come to Lowe's. When we get here, I'll put this video out of its misery. They shoot horses, don't they? You know, I never figured out why they shot horses if they broke their leg. You know, they fix them now, I think. You know, what was the old saying if you were an entertainer before you went out on the stage? They'd say, break a leg. Well, why did they say that? I don't know why they did. Here we are at Lowe's as opposed to Highs. Oh, I just made that up. So we'll go here, take up 2 spots like this. Ain't nobody here anyway. It's early in the morning. Some of the what do you call them? Builders. Builders are out. But anyway, guys, let me put this thing in park. And how many minutes? We did pretty good. That's a good length video. But anyway, guys, this is a do nothing video, and it will absolutely do nothing, I'll guarantee you. So having said that, guys, from Lowe's in Marble Falls, Texas, the S is out. It's LOWE hyphen, and the S is burned out. Can you believe that? How stupid. See, the S ain't got no light. Now see, you would never have known this, that the Lowe's S was unlit in Marble Falls, Texas, unless I had done this video. So, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all my videos. Why? Because it don't cost you a penny. Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, and enjoy your life. I'm fixing to go do my walking and meditating. And yep, it's a do nothing day, baby. And I'm as good at doing nothing as anybody on this planet. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.